What's going on YouTube? Welcome in. We got another beautiful build for you. Today we're building in the H9 Flow, and it's been quite some time since we built in this case. We're starting off with a tried and true best CPU on the market, 9000X3D. Putting it all on the X870 Tomahawk board coming in today from MSI. We have 32 gigs of 6000 CL30 RAM coming from Team Group in the Delta RGB. We've got a 1TB Kingston K3000 drive as our primary drive with a 2TB NV3 Kingston drive for our secondary. We have 10 fans going in this beautiful H9 Flow. That's right, we have the SL Infinity fans coming from Lian today, so we have that beautiful prism infinity mirror design. We're cooling with the Lian Galahad 2 cooler, and with the beautiful SL Infinity fans on that as well. And then we're powering with the MSI 1000 watt ATX 3.1 1000 GL power supply. Rounding it all off, we've got the beautiful Zotac RTX 5080 solid OC. It's a tongue twister. This is a massive system. We have all the 10 fans, all the frames, everything you want for an absolutely beautiful system. Make sure to hit that like button down below in the comments. And man, if you want to catch us live on a raw like it is right now as I butcher this intro, you can join us any Monday, Wednesday, or Friday over at Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints. Stream around 11 a.m. Eastern. We hope to see you soon.
All right, good things off the top here. We don't have our CPU up here because we get tray, so it's over here off to the side. Let's get our big old honky case down. Let's get our 5080 out of the way, our OC. Overclock solid, which you guys didn't realize this is one of the best cards that Jay's 2 cents recommended. He was really impressed by him. We've been impressed by him too. They're really good for the price points. We don't have to charge people extra money for 5080s. They should be where they are. Thank you to Zotac for keeping the pricing pretty fair. Let's get this one started. Beautiful X870 Tomahawk down on the socket. Let's get our tray 9000X3D ready to go in. Pop the top here. No bend pins. Down and in we go, that 9000X3D. There we go. Looking good. Lash it on down. First, going to be our primary drive today, which is the Kingston KT3000. It's a 1TB drive. So got a 1TB primary with a 2TB secondary storage, probably for his games. Content, things like that. You have all the space you need there. A 1-2 punch, literally. 1TB drive down and in. Let's put our thermal pad back on. Come on, there it is. There we go. Lock it in place. Let's get our 2TB secondary drive in. Here we go, a 2TB drive down and in. It's like a good secondary storage drive. These Kingston KC3000 are phenomenal for the price, up to 6,000 megabytes per second, which is great. You don't need DRAM in a game storage drive, so these are really, really good. It's one of our probably our number 2 selling drive is a 2TB. Behind the 2TB KC is our primary. So absolutely good, beautiful setup there. Let's get our cooler, get our brackets. That's the AM5 standoffs. Does it? Yes, it does. Yep, that's AM5 standoffs. Some of the older, depends. They had a first revision of this, and it did not have the standoffs. It just used the factory brackets. Now most of them all have the brackets. The low torque screwdriver, all good there. Just for taking out the factory screws. Let's get our AMD standoffs in place. AM5. There we go. 3. Let's get our RAM out today, 32 gig, 6000 CL30 Team Delta RGB. There we go. There's 1 going down and in. 2 going down and in. There we go, nice and seated there. We can go off to the side. There we go, guys. Get the case out here after we talk about, again, the X870 Tomahawk board down here with the 9000X3 down in the socket. Our standoffs in place for the Lian Galahad 2 cooler. We've got a 1TB Kingston KT3000 drive, and then our primary NVMe slot 1. And down here on the bottom in slot 4, we have a 2TB Kingston NV3. We got 32 gigs of 6000 CL30 RAM coming from Team and Delta RGB. Beautiful little setup here for FPS performance. We have it set up. Great board, great aesthetics. Let's get the case out today. Again, we have that beautiful H9 Flow. We'll be hitting with all those beautiful NZXT fans or Lian fans today. We've done a lot of we've done some Evos recently, some Evo cases, but I don't think we've had an H9 on the channel in a while. Careful with that glass piece. On the middle we go there. Need our panel, this protects the side piece of glass. There we go. All right, here's chat. There it is. Let's take out our retention screws on the back right here for the back panel. Just 2 of these to hold this in. Got our cover for our SSD tray. Pop this off for now, just the back panel cover. So we're working in here. We can put it back in here later. Put the screws back in so we don't lose those. Put top down, get this motherboard down and in. There we go. This motherboard down and in. Not too worried about that rear fan or any of these side fans here. They're going to come out here pretty easily in a few minutes. Guys, thanks for hanging out with us here today. Make sure that follow button if you guys are new to the channel. Like seeing PCs being built. We build every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday around 11 a.m. Eastern. Building now on Twitch for close to 6+ years. All right. Go front close up, show you this motherboard all secure in this case. I'm going to start working on front panel connections, as well as our RGB fans. Put it back here, just gonna get some light off the side, so it's not out of the shot, but enough where I can see. People are like, it blows out the back of the picture. I'm like, well, I also do want to see what I'm building, so. Hopefully you guys can still see the front of the case. I think you can. Got lots of light in the studio here. All right, get this fan out in 1 second, chat. All right, let's work on our front panel connections really quick. Type C or USB 3, front panel connections, get all these in. Worry about those fans. Those fans are all gonna come out. Pop this out really quick too, so these out of the way when we do our side panel connection. Pop these out really quick. There we go. Get those fans in a minute. Let's open this case up. All right, so we have our USB-C, USB 3.0. Here we go. Let's get these in. Let's get our USB 3.0 header in. That's all in there. Next is going to be our USB-C header. USB-C's in. All right, there we go. All right, get the HD audio up and in. We're on these cables really quick before we move on to getting our fans in. We're going to put our bottom fans in, our side fans in, and then we're going to work on our power supply after that. Cables are managed, and after that, let's get our fans going, chat. We're going to go sideways in this bad boy. There it is. Just get the bottom fans in. Get our first pack of fans. SL Inifinty fans today. All right, fans are all in the bottom. There we go. I'm going to take the cellophane off the side of them. Don't want to touch them and smudge them. They're all done there. There we go. Infinity fans are in on the bottom. Let's get a rear fan in first, chat, before we work on these side fans. Because these fans are like $40 right now. They're hard to get. These Infinity fans, they are pretty much like, I think like Lian is going through some shortages right now. Especially with tariffs. I don't know what's going on, but I'm like, let's just give them the 10th fan. Aesthetically, it's going to look a lot better. Their TL fans are the best. Hence the price why they're more expensive. So it's pretty much like an RGB P28 fan, which is their #1 fan. Like in terms of performance, P28s are their #1 fan. So it's slightly better, but these are gonna be fine. Especially for 9000X3D build. High airflow in this case, you're fine. Get these fans secured. All right, there we go there. That's looking good. Our fans are in. Now it's time for, chat? Time for a power supply. Get our power supply out, get that in next. We'll work on the cooler after that. 1000-watt power supply today. Fresh packaging smell. Get our cables out we'll need today. Your 3-pin SATA, here you go, 1, 2, 3, yep, need that. 12-volt high power, 16-pin cable, 24-pin main, CPU 1 and CPU 2. Then we'll need a single PCIe for the bottom additional PCIe power. There we go. There's other cables along with the power cable go into the little bag here in the motherboard box for a fatty McMuffins. We do offer exclamation point financing as well. We have a firm PayPal credit and pay tomorrow. We have all that. So you guys are looking to get a build, and like I don't have the money for it right now, but I wouldn't mind using 0% for 36 months for the qualified approved person in chat. You can get that. We do have that. We have a special plan with the firm to offer 36 months of 0% financing on PCs. All right, let's get these CPU cables up and in. All right, chat, I'm just working on the cable management. Sorry if it's just like blinding. I just need to be able to see in here. It's the tough part right here that I'm working on. I'll show you the cable management right when we get done. Everybody likes watching the cable management. I know it's hard to see. I want to get a better camera back here so you can see me in the process of doing this back here, but right now we don't have it set up, so I apologize. We get our 24-pin main motherboard in next. Working on those cables. There we go. Pass the 12 high power cable through. Whew, a lot of cables managed there, chat. Looking really clean in the back. Let's get our cooler out now. See our cable managed looking pretty nifty in the middle in the back channel. Super clean. Let's get the cooler out next. Start working on that bad boy. All right, what we're gonna do is take off our top panel really quick. I'm gonna spin this around so you can see it. Work on our screws, get this all inserted. You hook up the RGB really quick. Down below, The RGB sync going in. All right, move these screws in. There's rad mounted. All right, let's get our cables. Gonna run this back. Pump mounted, chat. Oh, let's move this around. Get ready to get this pump mounted. This on for a second. Let's get the thermal paste mounted, chat. Or get the thermal paste on. Get this thermal paste. Actually, thermal paste back in the bag, back in the box for the customer to have. There we go. It's all on. I'm just going to do a quick little. We're just going to get it on. Then we're going to manually screw the rest. All right. Flip this up really quick, chat. These cables connected and ran out the back. USB, we've got SATA, we've got PWM. We gotta run all these back through here. Then we're gonna hook up our RGB sync, and then we're gonna be feeding the last two cables in, chat. There's that. Let's get our RGB sync in next. USB and RGB, it's all we have left, chat. Got all these cables managed in the back, which is a lot of cables. There it is, and then our USB, and then we're getting our GPU out, chat. It is time. I'll show you the cables on the back, looking pretty neat and clean back here as well. On the back right here, you can see the hub hanging. That's going to get connected to on magnet to the back panel that closes right here. Actually, I'll grab the back panel so you can see it. Oh. Like this and like this. There you go. It's going to close, and the magnetic is going to sit right there on that. It won't close because of the screws, but I got an idea of how good the cable management is. There it is. We have the 5080 gaming coming in from Zotac, and the solid OC, so it's the overclocked version. It's a higher end card that Zotac comes out with. Absolutely beautiful cards, look really good in the system. I'll take a cellophane off here in a second, but there is this massive 5080 today, guys. Sheesh. It's a really good card. I like the. If I would get a card right now, I actually probably get this one because I kind of like the carbon and kind of gold look that it has. So Zotac's been around for a while. In the past couple of years, they've from bringing over people from EVGA and MSI to help build their cards and design their cards. They've come a long way. They're owned by the same company that's also owned Sapphire. So if you know Sapphire is some of the best AMD cards, you know the quality you're getting with Zotac. So we've been really impressed by them this past year, and we're like, yeah, we're gonna start carrying their cards. They're also trying to be really fair for people too. They're trying to be right around the MSRP point while giving a higher end card. Like you can't get that from Asus right now. You can barely get it from MSI too. So we're happy for that. Get this massive card in, chat. Cellophane off this cooler as well. There it is. Here we go with this big chonker. I mean, this thing is massive. Ready for this, chat? Here we go. Beautiful 5080 today. Zotac Solid OC Gaming, or Solid OC, I'm sorry, not OC Gaming. Use some MSI, so MSI puts the gaming in all theirs. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, got the thunk there. Oh, perfect. The perfect amount of wire right there, too. Look at that. Nice and secure. That 12-volt high power. That's pretty solid. Get it? Solid? Solid? Solid OC card. Surprising. I don't know if you'll need a support bracket. I mean, look at that. It's a three slot. That's not going anywhere. It's time to light it up, chat.
Guys, thanks for coming in and liking another video here on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, help us with the algorithm. Make sure people find us and see all the beautiful PCs we build. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button as well. Remember, we build these systems live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints. Come on over, hang out, chat it up with us, watch us build beautiful PCs for everybody in the community. And remember, let's go.